Hey guys, welcome back to our second episode of Let's Play Battle Brothers. When we last left off, we just finished off our first contract. Just gonna skip along this one. He just gives a couple of more tips for beginners. And anyways, we just finished our first contract, and now we have a decent amount of crowns. We have a couple of food stacks. We have 0 tools and supplies, and a couple of arrows and a little bit of medicinal supplies. Those are used for healing wounds, and as we have a lot of them, 4 altogether, we are gonna be using a lot of those as well. Now let's head over to a bigger city and get another contract. What I will do here is I'm gonna buy those tools and supplies, the 2 stacks. Those are pretty cheap in the settlement, and we're gonna head over to Taubenmoos. In the first episode we saw that there was a contract over there, and there are a couple of dire wolves. Just pause the game. Yeah, we are gonna try and avoid them. Now I suppose that they will pay me to hunt them down, so I don't want to do. And there are a couple of orcs over there. Why not? Oh, here they come. Just gonna wait a little. I really don't want to fight them right now. Just gonna head over to Taubenmoos. And there the orcs are coming as well, so we're gonna stack up on stuff. Okay, first things. Let's start out with the level ups. And here's our perk tree. So we can have a look. Let's start out with the ranged guy. Give him a club. I really love to give clubs to ranged guys, because then in melee they can stun an opponent and move away. So what we're gonna pick here, with the crossbow I really like to pick crippling strikes. That increases the chance for injuries, and as the crossbow does a lot of direct damage, bypassing armor, it has generally a higher tendency to cause wounds, and I take advantage of that with adding even the crippling strikes to make it even higher, the chance. So of course we're gonna increase the range skill, and for a crossbow guy the other skills are not that important. I really like to increase their range defense so they don't get shot as easily, and increase the fatigue just a little bit, because to give them more options in combat and make them tire less quickly. Okay, what do we have here? He's a frontline guy. He's a farmhand. He tends to have really high hit points. So what we're gonna pick is the Colossus. It increases the hit points by 25%. So increasing the base hit points always helps with that perk. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna increase his melee skill and his fatigue. He will probably wear some really hefty armor later in the game. Well, that's a good thing. So now for Hermann, one of our original battle brothers. Oh, he's superstitious. Just see that. So we're gonna increase his melee skill, definitely. Fatigue and hit points. And I think I really don't want to lose this guy, so I'm gonna pick 9 lives so he can ignore the first deadly hit he receives in combat. Just once each combat. Okay, now for Winrich, here's the guy with the 2 injuries, and what does he have? He has, these are extremely low right now because of his injuries. Both are decreasing his skills, wow. Okay, what do we pick for you? Maybe just gonna pick fast adaptation, you can never go wrong with that. And increase your hit points, your melee skill, which is a 58, it's pretty decent. And I would also like to increase his ranged skill, because then he can use javelins. And with the fast adaptation, it's for each attack that misses, you will get a 7% hit chance increase for the next attack. So that can be very helpful. And it's for ranged and close combat weapons as well. And Carsten leveled up. This is the guy that we really want to keep with this 3-star melee. So what we're gonna cruise, he's rather low hit points, I don't really like that, and his fatigue is okay-ish at best, and his melee values, in melee defense is not that good. So now hit points or melee defense, I think I'm gonna go for the defense. Now, as I really don't want to lose this guy, and he's got 50% hit, I'm gonna pick 9 lives. I really don't want to lose him at all. Okay, there you go. Have a quick look in the tavern. And I got told of a murder that happened here a couple of days ago. And they will share banter about what's happening in town, but that's not really interesting us right now. Okay, our money runs out. There are dire wolves about, there are orcs about. And just gonna quickly jump over this. It's somebody's approaching you for a contract. Okay, so we are paid to retrieve a idol of fertility from some thieves. I think we're going to do that. 220 crowns is pretty low, but we're going to do it anyways. We're going to accept this, and what we have to do now is we're going to sell some of our stuff, like so. Sell all this, and now we have a bit of money to play around with. I'm gonna hire maybe a couple of more guys, though, and there are no more guys over here. Those are very expensive. Okay, let's keep it this way. So the dire wolves are lurking about, and the thieves are in this direction as well. So I'm gonna sneak by through the swamp. Hopefully I can... everything and everywhere there, okay, you want to fight, and we'll fight you. It's a shame that the villagers don't have put up a contract for me to fight the direwolves. Would have loved to do that. Okay, now they moved into melee ranged, and that's pretty bad for me. Just gonna move up real close and try to shoot these guys. Like so. Now I'm not that positive about this fight, to be honest. Move over here. I think I'm gonna try and tank him with the spear wall. And shield wall as well over here. Shield wall. And you move over here. Try to stab the guy. Okay. They have lots of attacks and they do insane amounts of damage in the early game. Pretty good at hitting. That was rather okay-ish turn. Just missed the shot. That was not that intelligent to move there. Just gonna move over here. Now, for the Hermann with the axe. That would have been really good if he hit the guy. Still missing. I'm trying to break their morale. They don't have that high morale, and if it breaks they will start fleeing. Okay, that was not a very good turn. I injured this guy at least. He's still trying to bite through the chainmail. Do an aim shot. Well done, nice hit. Reload the crossbow. Shoot from this side. Very well done. He missed. Ernst missed like all his attacks in this combat. There you go. He missed as well. That's why spears are so good in the early game. The thrust ability gives a to-hit bonus of +20, and that is massive in the early game. Move down here, and we still have a chance to send this guy fleeing, or just kill him outright. Okay, that was pretty good. That could have gone a lot worse. So we got a couple of pelts, and we've got a level up. I think we even got 2 level ups. Yes, over here. His range skill is not that good. He doesn't have any talents, so we're gonna pick the fast adaptation. Increase the range just by 2. The fatigue, why not? And wow, his resolve is insanely low. This guy is generally pretty bad. What are we going to pick? Yeah, just his hit points. It's always okay-ish. Okay, here we go. Niels the Builder. He has a pretty decent talents, but his offense is really weak, so we're going to pick the fast adaptation as well for him. Those are really low rolls. I don't really like that. Increases fatigue and his melee defense, and he's an amazing resolve. Maybe he wants to fly the banner later in the game. Yeah, why not? Okay, so I won't get to the robbers in. It's night time. I'm just gonna kite them around a little bit because I really don't want to fight them at night. My archers are pretty useful right now, and they don't have any ranged troops. So what I want to do is I want to make use of my ranged. Okay, there we go. Of my ranged troops. And at night, of course, the vision range is decreased, and you get a lot of penalties for shooting weapons. Here they come. No shields on their side, just like one little buckler, that's okay. But they have a couple of flails, and the flails go around shields. That can be pretty dangerous for me. And there's one guy in here, must not forget about him. Okay, just wait. I'll put up a shield wall over here. I'm gonna wait as well. And the spear wall over here. Now we can start shooting. Now here the shrubbery is in the way, so you're gonna shoot down here. Missed. And missed. That's too bad. Move over here. Just one tile. Problem is if I move another tile I cannot attack with them. I think I'm gonna let them come to me, actually. That's what I'm going to do. They don't want to get into the spear wall. There's a difference with the undead, for example. The zombies or so, the Wiedergänger, as we call them. They are not afraid of the... Oh, that was a nasty hit. I have a shield wall up and all. And another injury. Okay, this is going south really quickly. Yeah, that was an okay-ish hit. That was a decent hit. I have the big problem that my injuries need time to heal, and I need money, and have so many injuries. Okay, put up a shield wall and riposte or no riposte? No riposte, they're just gonna attack. Shoot this guy in the second row. Nice one, hit him in the head. Okay, this guy only needs like a scratch to fall over. Nicely done. And move down here and then shoot at the back guy. Maybe I hit the guy in the front. Nope. Move over here. Unfortunately, I didn't hit the guy. That was a good hit. Now the guy with the club. And there's nothing Ernst can do. It looks like I will lose a couple of guys here. That was a good hit. He exposed himself to the archer, so I took advantage of that. There's all the lines of sight are blocked, but if I move up here I can shoot this guy. Well done. Just moving up a little bit, so next turn I can potentially move up here and shoot this guy. Oh, he's taking care of Carsten, that's too bad. Oh, luckily I got this guy down because Ernst is not in the shape to take another hit. Move over here, start stabbing away. 70% is really high. Okay, this guy is fleeing, amazing. Now I can move up over here, and maybe I'm really lucky and stun the guy. Nice one. Oh, I don't have anybody in contact with him to stop him from running. Okay, pierce this guy. That was okay. I hope I can get this guy down. Going full offense. Well done. Ernst is chasing down this bandit thug. Maybe on a max range shot with the crossbow. Unfortunately not. Okay, Hermann got this. Hermann got this with the axe. So if this guy is moving away from Hermann, he gets free attack. And Niels also is in contact. So now he will try to flee. And down he goes. This guy is stunned. So I can throw everything at him. Oh, look at my guys. Like, this guy has 2 injuries. I think we're more like a walking, like the Walking Dead or something. I don't know. And I really need to heal up. But that can be a bit difficult right now. You move up over here. And I hope I can get him down. Yes, he's fleeing and down he goes. Okay, and another level up. Okay, just look at the troop. Just we got some new injuries this time. And the loot is really bad. I only get like 200 crowns for this fight. Okay, so we have something happening. The battle over, you pick up the Idol of Fertility and look it over. Was this really worth the lives of so many people? I know what you're thinking, Sword. The voice breaks in. You draw your sword and aim at a stranger who has seemingly appeared from nowhere. You're thinking, what if someone paid good money to steal their artifact? What if that someone would pay me a good deal of money? Perhaps more than the man who paid you to retrieve it in the first place. You lower your weapon and nod. An interesting thought. The man smiles. 230 crowns, that's how much I will give you for it. That was the thieves' share plus extra. A more than fair deal. Of course your employer will be most unhappy, but well, that's not of my choice to make. And I think I get like 220, so that's not a really good deal. Just upsetting my employer like that. I hope the orcs are gone right now. Oh, there they are. There's for some reason chasing me around the map. Couple of them. I'm just gonna make off into that direction. Oh, there's a Taubenmoos militia. Yeah, it was 220, so not a good deal. Okay. Now, I should be looking for a temple of some sort. Because my guys are completely wasted. Okay, but first of all, for a pick-a-pack for Ernst. And I'm really interested to see what he will be doing next. So let's go ahead and his skills are really low. His morale is okayish. He's generally not, he's got this fatigue penalty. He's generally not a very good guy. I think I'm gonna pick the fast adaptation, so he may hit a couple more of his attacks. Won't bring him like very far, but better than nothing. Okay, and then we're gonna increase his range defense so he doesn't get shot too much. And maybe his fatigue, he only gets like 60% of this. That increases hit points. Okay, so do we need any more supplies? Yes, we need more arrows. Buy 100 arrows. And we should definitely be on the lookout for more guys on the roster. But right here, those are all too expensive. Okay, but should I help the militia? Nah, I'm not getting paid for it, I'm not doing it. Let's head back to Ivendorf. And maybe we will find a contract there. Or we should head down here. Yeah, let's head down somewhere else. And see if they have a contract for us. Okay, you can see some battle sites along the way, probably from those orcs we saw earlier. Here's another one. And they seem to be chasing and killing people all over the place. We're gonna head down to Varel. And we want some cheap men, and we want some easy contracts, and good payment. You know, we have to be a bit careful. Okay, our medicinal supplies are running out. Let's see, hope we're gonna arrive. Yeah, we're gonna arrive in dusk. Okay, he's a herbalist, so maybe they... oh, a temple, nice. Okay, where do we start? We have some new feature over here, and it's called situations. And situations in cities are caused by all kinds of things. So this city is raided. This place has been recently raided. It suffered damage, has lost valuable goods and supplies, and lives were lost. This usually happens when there are orcs, marauders, raiders, whatever in the area, and they raid the outskirts of the city. There are things that can be positive situations. For example, a city can be in good supply or in good spirit. And these are dynamically caused by the world and also affected by your actions. So if, say, a city has a problem with greenskins, and you take on the contract to kill those greenskins, the situation will be taken from the city, and it will be better off. Okay, so let's head into the temple. Now here you can see my very successful bad brothers. The problem is healing those is really expensive for me at the moment, and the this is way too expensive. 1 to 2 days. I think I'm gonna do this one. As it won't be done with immediately, but the healing time goes down a lot. So this will heal by tomorrow, for example. Okay, let's have a look at who we can recruit. Another farmhand, I really like them. I think that because it's raided, there were very few recruits over here. Oh, he's got decent range skill. He could be an archer, actually. Have a look at these guys. But his hit points are okay, and he has lots of fatigue, so I'm gonna make him a frontline fighter. Just give him this weapon, give him the coat. I don't have a helmet. There you go. Okay, let's have a look at the contract. They want us to ship some goods to Blankenfeste. Yeah, maybe 150 crowns. Maybe I have a look. I need some time to think about this. We have a look on the world map where Blankenfeste actually is. It's down there. I mean, I'm going there anyway, so yeah, why not? Okay, medicinal supplies. I could buy those, but then I will be really strained on the money. But I need them. There you go. Okay, this is 1 day. This should be okay, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna take the contract. It's just 150 crowns, but oh well, there's some bandit raiders. If they can come back and fight me, then this contract is so not worth it. Okay, we're heading down here. At least then we have those 6 caravan guards with us. And they are also fighting, so when we get ambushed, at least they can help. This is looks like a large fortress. It's a good place to sell goods because they usually pay very well. Okay, and here you can see we delivered the goods, and now Blankenfeste is well supplied. So this is a positive situation. Now, if you go into the city, you can see over here. This place has been recently supplied with fresh wares, and many of those can now be bought for the right price. So there can be positive effects too. I think we can sell our wolf pelts over here. They give decent amounts of money. Now, what shall we get? I think I don't want weapons, actually. I want helmets. These don't really qualify as helmets, but better than nothing. And can hand them out to my guys. And I need more guys. I think at least one cheap guy should be good to have on the roster. This is an Eunuch, by the way. And what else do we have here? Fisherman. Yeah, I'm gonna hire the guy. 120. That's too risky. There's basically nothing I can do around here. So I'm gonna head out to another settlement, to this one. There was a contract there, but in Blankenfeste, but as you've seen, the contract was locked, and it will only unlock when you get better relations with the nobles of this land. So those are the contracts you do for the noble houses, and as long as we are like a small-time mercenary, they don't bother with contracting us. So at first we have to do contracts for small villages and so. Okay. I so want to hire more guys, but it's just not possible with the money I have. Let's see what kind of contract this is. This is a 2-skull contract, so it's a little bit more dangerous. But of course you get higher reward for it. Okay, we get hired to escort a caravan. Okay, this is like almost nothing that we're getting. So where are we going? Ah, in Varel. Yeah, okay, let's do that. That's like right there. So we're going there anyways. I mean, the payment is extremely low, but sometimes it's better than not doing a contract at all. And there were some raiders around here when I last came by. I hope they have scattered to some other place. When you see footsteps out in the wild, it's always a sign of some roaming parties, because usually the friendly parties stay on the roads. Okay, crowns well deserved. Nice. Okay, what kind of contract do we have here? Bjarne the merchant, he wants to hire us, and there I have some thieves have been active and stole his stuff. Okay, so when you can see at the crowns that he offers, it's almost double of the other contracts. So as you can see by that amount, the contract has 2 skulls, and it will be more difficult and way more dangerous as well. So I'm not really sure if that's a good idea to do this contract, but I'm gonna grab some javelins. Those will help us a lot in the upcoming fight. Just looking for a frontline guy with the high range skill. This guy. He has a pretty decent range skill, and the javelins do insane amounts of damage in the early game. I still have a hood left. You can get the hood. There you go. Okay. Where are those thieves at? To the north. It's dusk again. I have this habit of taking on these contracts at night. It's so annoying. I should wait a little. Okay, they should be around here somewhere. Maybe on the coast over here. There they are. Oh, it's only thugs. Oh, that's really good. And he's paying a lot of money for them. And this will get me really. Give me a really good start to have now can attack them, because he's paying 430 crowns, and that's a lot of crowns. Let them come closer first, and then I'm gonna greet them with all my ranged troops firing away. Maybe I can finally get a little bit of a buffer, like financially. That would be super good. I'm gonna take this little hill because I really don't want his guys to get onto the hill and have the height advantage. Always make sure that you take hills that are in within reach, because the advantage is really massive. Okay, now for the javelins. I told you that the javelins are really good especially in the early game. So as you can see here, it does decent amount of damage, but the main thing is that it gets an extremely high bonus to hit on close distances. So on this guy I have a 61% and this guy only 41%. So even people with a low range skill can use them effectively on very short distances. So 61, and I can throw two of them. There you go, one already hit. A second one missed, but still, this guy was took quite a beating. Okay, let's wait for them. They bundled up really nicely. I'm gonna focus fire on this guy because with his short sword he has pretty good damage, and he doesn't have a shield. That was amazing! Amazing shots over here. That was actually pretty good. Okay, now he's got a pierced lung. The arrow just pierced right through him. Ernst is gonna hang back a little bit. Just hide back there. As you can see, some of my guys are starting with a confident morale. And that's a pretty big buff, to be honest. It gets 10% on the most important combat skills, and they usually get that when they have a very good mood on the world map. Then they have a chance to start in confident morale. So keeping your mood up on the world map is well important. I think I'm just gonna do a shield wall and wait for the guys. Just gonna move up one tile. Where should I go? Yeah, down here. With Karsten. The guys with the wooden clubs, I'm not really scared. That's not that strong. And moving over here with the spear wall to make sure they're not closing in too much. The wooden clubs they don't do that much damage, and so I'm not really scared of them. Now I have a problem because Niels is in close combat now, and he cannot use his oh, he's getting wrecked. He cannot use his spear. And I did a mistake over there. Now he's in close combat with my archer, and that's the worst that can happen. And he gets stabbed by Ernst. Okay, now I can do a round swing, but it's a chance I will hit Winrich as well, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to destroy the shield of this guy. And with the X, the round shields you can destroy them in one hit, so that's really helpful. This was really intelligent of him. He used the shield wall and then moved up against the spear wall, because he then has a higher chance to actually block the spear wall attack. Now, crossbow bolt can be fired in close combat, not like the bow. The bow cannot be used in close combat, but the crossbow cannot be reloaded in close combat. But at least I have one shot, and now I use this on this guy. Well done, nice hit. Oh, it can be reloaded, sorry, because he's fleeing. He's fleeing, he doesn't have a zone of control around him anymore, so he's not actively taking part in combat anymore. Attacking that guy, didn't work out. Send some shots down the back line. Oh, nice hit. Well done, cut down this guy. And you can see that they all got a morale decrease. And that's the little white flag dropping on the head. So this guy is already breaking, his morale is breaking, and these guys are wavering. And that gives, just like confident gives a bonus, that gives a penalty. So morale is well important. Do I move up over here or here? I think I could move up here. Just gonna dish out some damage. Okay, now I have to change weapons. Oh, I could do something else. I know, I got two guys in close combat. Change the weapon to the spear and cut this guy down. Move over here, attack over here, and now he's already losing it, trying to escape from the brutal fight. Okay, it's Heinrich's turn with the crossbow. I think the best thing would be this guy cannot hit any own characters, but the chance to actually hit him is really low. Yeah, hit the shield, not that good. Ow. Oh, that was I didn't expect that to happen. But as I told you before, this flail ignores shields because it's just flailing around. It's a really dangerous weapon, especially in the early game. Oh, that was nasty. I didn't want that to happen. But we were bound to lose a guy at some point. So we will see in a second which guy it was. Now my guys are they're throwing haymakers around and not hitting anybody. Oh, well done. Okay, now they're completely breaking. And off with your head. This is the only guy still standing. He will try to attack my archers. He tried to flee, and I got him. Okay, he's running away. Just one full range shot. That will not be enough. Still shot him in the ear. He will probably get away. Now I don't have War Dog that can chase him down. Oh, but my archers are on fire. Maybe a little bit earlier would have been better. Okay, so we have our first casualty. It's not that tragic because we just hired the guy, and as soon as all the enemies are fleeing, you can just skip the combat, so you don't have to hunt them. Oh, it was Niels the Builder. That's really unfortunate, but yeah, I hope it was one of the guys with a couple of injuries, so I don't have to heal those. Anyways. Yeah, the javelins, I was just about to say, oh, awesome, some javelins, but it was actually the equipment of Niels, who unfortunately left the company. Now, we get a lot of money for this contract, but we had to pay a high toll in blood. There we go. We get our 430 crowns, and that is a pretty decent amount. Okay, let's quickly have a look at the Obituary. I can show that feature off. So we have Niels the Builder. He was he died on day 5. He was in 5 battles and he had 5 kills. Oh, he already had 5 kills. He was pretty good, and he got smashed by a bandit thug. That's the way of the Battle Brothers, actually, so I cannot be that sad about it. It will happen a lot. This will heal already. Oh, 70, that's so much for these wounds. And a crushed finger will be healed by tomorrow. I think I'm gonna do the hit point one with 70. I'm gonna heal that. Or not heal, but treat it at least. So tools and supplies are running low already. There you go. We have nobody to hire. I want a couple more guys, but time is running out for this episode. So I'm gonna cut it off here, and next time we're gonna head out to Eisenfest, I think, and see if we can get some new contracts to take on. So see you in the next episode, and bye.